What's going on, crew? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. We're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna see how this goes. So I got like 5 cameras pointing at me right now. But what we're working on blinging out these stones, and I'm videoing it, so you guys are gonna be live while I'm doing my videos as well. I got 2 other cameras pointing at us. So what's going on, guys? What's up, Eddie? What's up? What's up, Pilar? Maddie's up late. What time is it? 10:14. Nah, not too late for her. So hopefully you'll be able to see. Hopefully I'll be able to answer some questions. I'm using our black diamond flatback stones here, and the crystal Tanto tool. I'm using the multi-grab 360 glue, and we are live doing this. Hang out here for a while with you guys, so I'm not going to be able to pay attention too much to the questions because of the video, but I'll kind of look over every once in a while and get some questions as they come in. What's up, Corey? How are you? So basically, we can count it as a hangout night for you guys. You guys can have your little chit chat going on. Wow. I'm blinging out some Beats headphones here. So you guys can see how the MV came out and the circle monogram came out pretty sweet. These are SS16 stones, yes. So the 16 stones, I hit it so they line up perfectly across. Perfectly across there. So when I put my glue on, I'm actually, you can see, just doing a thin line of glue there. Don't need a ton of glue. That's probably the biggest issue that I see people have is, and a lot of times I even do it, is using too much glue. This glue should last you a while. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? So I normally, you guys know I like the honeycomb way, and I normally do the honeycomb, but I'm not doing the honeycomb right here because I just want, for at least this part, I want straight lines. Straight lines going all the way the width of the beats right here. And I'm not sure what this is going to look like once I get to it because I don't want to break it up. I want to keep a nice smooth straight lines going all the way through. So I was thinking about actually doing the beats and doing it in the smaller stones, but none of the stones match it perfectly, and that would annoy me. So I'm just going to cover the beats with the black diamond. So basically, everybody that's on here right now has a party life like I do, right? Most of you are probably working like I am, right? So I see a couple people asking for a cost on something like this. Someone brings us in Beats headphones. How much am I charging? You guys know. How much are we charging for a pair of Beats? Everyone's a little bit different. Everyone's a little bit different, but $100 an hour. $100 an hour all day long. And honestly, this is the first time I've done a pair like this with the customization with the vinyl and everything else. So I don't know exactly how long I'm going to take here. I'm using my 16 stones. So I probably could have used my SS20s. And the nice thing is the bigger the stone size, the less stones you lay down because they fill more area. But the bigger the stone size, the more the cost. So it works both ways with that. Works both ways. Charging $50 for the swooshes. Now, how many swooshes are you doing for $50? Are you doing all 4 of them for $50? Let me know. 2 of them. Okay, sweet. I was gonna say you don't want to be doing all 4 of them for $50. 2 of them for $50. That's a nice price right there, and great margins as well. Great price and great margins. I know your guys' camera's a little bit further away because I have both of the other cameras right over top to get the overhead view, so you guys can see it good in the video. Good, good. Now what I'll probably start doing, once I get a feel for, okay, once I get a feel for it, can you guys see the stones blinging from there? I don't know if you can see them in your view, but can you see these freaking black diamond stones just lighting up right now? I can't see your camera good, but I can see them on my other camera, and these things are just lighting up. Oh, those are so sweet. Right? So sweet. The machine cut black diamond flatback stones. Alright, so now I'm going to go and I'm going to do 2 rows of stones. So I always like to get a feel for about how far the stones are apart, because I don't want all of my glue in between, because you're going to see it a lot more. So the crazy thing is if the glue kind of sits there out in the open for a minute or two, it's actually a little bit better, and it gets a better bond. Oh, I just heard one of my cameras shut off. That's not a good thing. Hopefully it's not that the battery's dead. And it was the overhead camera here. Get back on. Alright, we're back. Pilar, you designed a TRW Long Beach shirt? Doing my job for me. I like it. I like it. Because I haven't designed it yet. What's up, Joe? How you doing? It's pretty sweet too. I like the sound of that. Man, this is crazy how much, like just on the camera here that I'm looking at, I can't see the camera for YouTube, but the camera that I'm looking at, it's crazy how much these stones are lighting up. Is everybody here? That's a good question, Pilar. Let's get everybody over there. Is everybody here currently a member of the Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page? Little excess glue, I'll get that at the end. If you're not a member of the Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page, you need to be. Because if you are in this industry at all, that page will help you out so much. Help you out so much. So basically we have 17,000 members on that page. It's kind of hosted by us, but we don't really do a ton with it because we want you guys to interact with each other. So that's what's cool about it, is it allows 16,000 other businesses like yourself to share ideas. We put our videos and stuff on there, and we'll pop on there and answer some questions and stuff, but it's a pretty cool page if you're not on there. When was Latin Man, Todd? Soon. I actually have my computer over here trying to render it again. It's crashed like 6 times already today. So last night's webinar is going to be soon. I'm on render try number 6 right now, and I'm hoping this one works, but it keeps crashing. So my goal, you guys know me, I'm not going to be going to sleep anytime soon, so I still think I'm going to be able to get it up today. How long would you need to let this dry? Are you saying like kind of before you give it to a customer? I would let it dry probably a good 24 to 36 hours. Probably a good 24 to 36 hours just to be safe. I should have hopped over to the Instagram. You know what I haven't done? Well, I've done it a few times, but not in a long time, is the Instagram Live. Is everybody here on Instagram? What's nice about the beats is some things that you run into, it's not always even going across, but obviously the way that the Beats headphones are, it's even, so the stones are matching up every time I bring this line across here, or this layer across. The hardest thing probably when doing this, like this part I kind of enjoy. How many of you, and I'm sure everybody's a little bit different here, how many of you here love doing stuff like this? It's like therapeutic. And then how many of you are like, heck no, that's a complete pain in the ass? How many of you like doing this? Yes, yes, yes. Once I get the groove it is, it's definitely relaxing sometimes. Here's what makes it more relaxing. I'm not charging Maddie, but what makes it more relaxing, man, this is looking so good. What makes it more relaxing is internal temperature is too high on my camera. Well, that's not good. That's not what I'm looking for. What makes it more relaxing is when you're charging $100 an hour for it. That makes it really relaxing, right? So when you know you're doing this, and then you know you're getting $100 an hour to do it, probably not a whole lot of us are getting paid on the regular $100 an hour, right? And we do have obviously some cost in stones, but what you're mainly charging for with something like this is your labor. Now it's just a matter of you deciding how much you're worth, right? Some of you are probably saying $1,000 an hour if we're going off my word, right? Who's worth more than $100 an hour when it comes to your? And that's actually not a kidding question. I'm being serious when I say that. When it comes to, like, could you be doing other things? They're gonna make you way more. So you listen, you look at, okay, this is gonna be 3 hours of work, right? Well, could I have gotten a lot more business in that 3 hours of work than the $300 that I made on the job? The way you gotta look at it. And liking this. So what I'll do every once in a while is I'll just kind of rub along the edge here, just to make sure none of my stones are coming off the side. Todd, I agree with you there. And then I like to do this with my table. Just flipped over a bunch of my stones. Thought I was a lefty. No, I wish I was. If I were a lefty, I might have played baseball a lot longer. Alright, next row. Next row. Taz, I can't hold it up too much closer to the camera because I actually have 2 other cameras recording me because I'm going to turn this into a video for YouTube. So I figured while I'm doing the video, I would go live here to answer some questions for you guys. But I actually have 2 cameras right over top of it, right up here, that are recording it. So you guys are like 3rd in line right now, sorry. Gotta get you, but you'll get a good view on the YouTube video. Right? Definitely get a good view on the YouTube video. I'm trying to put it a little bit at an angle so you guys can see it. I'll hold it up there in a minute for you. Because on YouTube, I'm just going to fly through all of this. It'll be a big time lapse. Alright, just to kind of show you guys where we are right now. Looking good. Yeah, that's looking nice. Man, look at that bling right there. The tool I'm using is the Crystal Tonto. This one right here. This is going to look so freaking good once I'm done with it. Maddie's pretty dang lucky, isn't she? I think all of you guys should tell her how lucky she is. She's not having to pay $200 or $300 for this if it's going to take me 2 or 3 hours. But maybe I should start charging. Because they'll have the best looking beats around. That part I can guarantee. Pilar, are you calling her a tween? Damn it. No. I refuse to. That means she's getting old. We're going to places now. We're starting to go to places now where she's too old for the kids menu. That's an issue. That's an issue. That means they're starting to get old, right? How many of you guys, when your kids got to that stage, you're like, oh no, they're not little kids anymore. And the worst part about that is they get too old for the kids menu, but they're not going to eat an adult meal is still the thing. So, Todd, that's awesome. Todd said when they get too old for the kids menu, we just have more kids. Todd, Lorraine tried that with me. Didn't work, but I love the baby stage. Yeah, well, eventually that 14th baby's gonna get out of the baby stage as well. And you can't just keep having babies. I know some questions, if I miss any questions, it's because I'm looking down here, but if some questions come through, if you guys can answer them as well. I know you guys can answer the questions just like I can. the tools, the Tonto, no, I wouldn't say I like it more. Honestly, the thing I like about the katana is being able to flip it over and move things around. Where the way that I'm moving it around now, what happens, the only bad thing about the way that I'm doing it now is sometimes the tip starts to get a little worn out quicker because I'm too much pressure on it. That's what's nice about the katana is you can flip it over, do that, and move everything around. It's pretty cool. So 2 different tools. Why did I choose the Tonto? Because it was the first one I found in the box when I grabbed it out. It's good there. So here's the thing I'm looking at, and I know what's going to happen. So where I'm going to come into an issue with this eventually is the way that the headphones are, they're slanted a little bit right there, okay? And, oh, that's awesome. I can't scroll back. Who was that? They just did something with a car dealership. Oh, that's freaking sweet. I loved doing that. But because it's slanted, eventually when I get to this side, it's going to be slanted the other way. So I almost need to decide. I'm going to get your guys' help right here. I know what I want to do, but you guys tell me what you think. Here's my thought, is I'm going to come up to about the A and the beats here up top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on the other side and then work my way up. Because here's the thing, I'm looking at it as to how Maddie's going to be wearing them, right? So she's going to be wearing them like this, and everybody will see that side and they'll see this side. If it comes to where it's slanted, like this, then I'm going to have to throw some smaller stones in. It's not going to look nice and lined up. If it's not going to look perfectly lined up, I would rather it be just 1 or 2 rows of stones at the top here, because most people aren't going to be looking straight down on your head and seeing that. Does everybody see why I'm going to do it that way? And I think that's going to help. I think that's definitely going to help. So let's keep going here. Would someone actually, where is Joe? Is TRW Joe in here? I didn't see if he was in here tonight. If Joe's in here, Joe will tell you if someone's going to actually pay. So we actually just had, and that's why I'm doing Maddie's, honestly, because we just had a customer come into the warehouse the other day and saw one of my old videos, like years ago, on some Beats headphones, and came in and wanted to get her Beats headphones done. And what happened was we said, sure, we can do that for you. I mean, we teach you how to do it as well, but if you would like us to do it, we don't know exactly how much, but like Joe's saying, I felt weird asking. We don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but to do it, the stones, everything are included in this cost, but it's $100 an hour, and didn't blink an eye. So, is it your entire customer base? No, of course not. But is it a large customer base? Heck yeah. And to be honest with you guys, $100 an hour for this is pretty inexpensive. $100 an hour is pretty inexpensive. So, I bet you with some stones, especially if you're getting into the Swarovski stones, but they walk around with this. People that have money like that, they walk around with this, and they go to the gym, there's nobody else with these in the gym, and everybody's looking at them. They're standing out, right? And that's what they want. That's the point. And people will pay money for that. But just to let you know, like the Cubs Cup and stuff, like if Kelly were to do that with the Crystal Ninja, and the the amount that she's worth to do this type stuff, she's looking at probably the one that I said that took about 5 to 6 hours for me to do would be a good probably $1,000 to $1,200 is what she would sell it for. Me, I would sell it for around $600, but I also didn't have the more expensive Swarovski stones on it too. So it really depends. Obviously, there's a customer base out there for it. There's a customer base out there for it. Here's the reason why I would definitely say all of you should. Doesn't mean you need to do it for your customers, but every single one of you should do it for yourself, is do something like this for yourself. Why am I saying to do something like this for yourself? Why do you think? How is that going to help you? You're going to look cool, of course, but how is it going to help you? Let's say you go to the gym, right? Or wherever you are. It's freaking advertising, and it's killer advertising, right? I mean, think of every other business out there. You're paying to advertise, okay? So if you have a cake shop or you have this or whatever it is, you're paying to advertise. With our business and what we do, you get to look pretty freaking cool in its advertising. You get to stand out and you get to let everybody be in awe of you. But the coolest part about it is it's advertising as well. And it's a business write-off. So you get to have the best shirts, the best headphones, the best everything. And you just write it off. Everything I buy, I throw something on it and customize it for Jackson or Maddie or Lorraine or whatever. And it's a business write-off. I have no clue what you're talking about, Pilar. I'm actually, the shirt I'm wearing is the one from the other night. I didn't even take off the logo on it. I wanted to see what it looked like. Okay, a little bit of this blue I can see through, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Okay, so up to the top now. And the nice thing about this glue, as it dries, you can kind of pick it as well. So I'm up near the top area now. You can see where I'm getting to this beats part. And Todd, I buy the shirt for the comfort, not for the logo. Yeah. So what Todd's making fun of is I'll go buy a shirt like this. That's a $30 shirt, and then I'll take off the logo that's making it the $30 shirt because I want to put the TRW logo on it. Hey, look who's here. The ninja herself is in the house. Everybody say hi to Kelly. So Kelly, I don't know. You let me know. Kelly's the professional at this stuff. So I decided to go away from the honeycomb on these because I wanted it to keep nice straight lines through it. And I didn't want to come down the area on the side where I had to get some fillers where they're offset. What do you think? And those stones look pretty sweet, don't they? Alright, so now, like I said, guys, I know eventually I'm going to work my way up to the top here. And then, so I'm going to start from this side now because, like I said, this was angled a little bit. So, where I'm folding it over here, that's angled a tiny bit there. So what that means is I want to make sure to get that up to the top. So I'm going to start this side now, and then eventually I know it's not going to meet absolutely perfect, but if I have to throw a couple filler stones in, like some 10s or 6s or something, at least it's on the top of her head where people aren't going to actually see that. They'll see it on the side if I have to throw some fillers in on the side. Alright, so let's go ahead and start working this. Dry it off here. Alright. Oh no, get back here. A lot longer than it would take Kelly. Kelly, so anybody that's here doesn't know Kelly. Kelly's the Crystal Ninja. She's who makes these tools that I'm using right here. So she is the 100% expert on this. So Kelly, I'm using SS16 stones and taking my time a little bit because obviously I'm not completely focused on it because I get the questions and everything and answer them. So I'm not going at the speed that I probably could go at. But Kelly, what would you guess a job like this, of a pair of Beats headphones like this, would take you? How long would a pair of Beats headphones take you to do? Because you obviously are way faster than I am. The band about 30 minutes. See guys, she kicked my ass. Me, I would say if I had 0 interruptions with this, I would still be at least 45 minutes. At least. If I'm rocking and rolling, I would say at least 45 minutes. But then it's going to get a little bit more detailed when we get to the custom monogram and stuff. Oh, that would be sweet to do at the show, Kelly. I agree. So Kelly is going to, so any of you here that are going to the Long Beach ISS show, Kelly has been gracious enough to come over to our booth and do some flat back demos. So she's going to do demos in the booth to teach you guys how to do it ninja style. I'm doing it more of, let's see, what we call this. I want to go directly ninja. Let's say I'm the Karate Kid, alright? I'm not a full-blown ninja. I'm like the Karate Kid. And Kelly's a sensei. I gotta work on my wax on, wax off. Todd, yes, normally around 1 a.m. or 2 or 3. Did you send me a snap? Obviously you did if you're asking me that. Yeah, I normally get to Snapchat around 1, 2, 3 a.m. Somewhere in that range. The problem is I finally turned off my notifications because I was getting notifications obviously on everything. And when I say everything, I'm talking everything. Like every YouTube comment, so I still go in and obviously I answer all of those and they take time. Last night I think I finally shut it down. I finally shut it down last night at about probably 3:30, and from 2 to 3:30 was just trying to answer YouTube comments. So, but the problem is every time we have 3,000 videos now. So every time one of you comment on YouTube, it was sending a notification to my phone. So it would send so many notifications nonstop, it literally felt like someone was calling me. If I had my phone in my pocket, it would feel like someone was calling me like every second, because it's literally vibrating like every 5 seconds. So that's my excuse, Todd. Hey Joe, did you put together our food list for Long Beach? We need to do that. We have some amazing cooks in the TRW crew that would like to bring us food. Not to make us or to make it feel like we're looking for sympathy or anything, but just to let you guys know, when we're at these trade shows and we get there at, I don't know, 6 in the morning if we have a 7:30 class or whatever it is, and then we're there from 6 in the morning till 6 at night, sometimes obviously a lot later if we have a late night class. We don't go to the bathroom or eat lunch, or you basically, you're almost like a professional athlete. You have to train your body to basically shut down for a good 10, 12 hours. So we never complain when you guys bring snacks or hamburgers or ribs, or man, we've heard all types of cool things that we're going to be getting this year. We love home cooked stuff, so we like you guys to show it off, and then we take pictures and we post it on Facebook. So Joe was on base. So when it comes to a favorite foods list, when you're starving and having to eat, my favorite food is food. So nothing real specific. Any things you particularly hate? Mayonnaise. Are absolutely disgusting. Christina Chica. No, these aren't coming off. The glue I'm using is the super tight glue. Uh-oh, hold on. One of my cameras shut down. These cameras are overheating. I think they're getting blinded by the stones. I think that might be what it is. Allergies. Nope, no allergies. Not that I know of. I think I'm hoping I would have figured them out by now. So nope, I'm good there too. Oh, battery's dead. That's awesome. I love when that happens. Okay, hold on. Like the actual YouTube video camera, battery dead. So I gotta switch batteries here real quick. Or, let me see if there's a way that I can plug this in. Give me a second here. Let's do this. You guys should see this rig I got going on here. Let's see if that allows me to do it. No, I don't want to connect to the computer. Dang it. No. Not gonna let me. Looks like we're gonna rely on this camera. That's alright. We're good. Let's keep going. Alright, what else we got questions-wise? Now that the camera isn't going, I'll try and pay a little more attention to the questions too. Don't blame a guy for asking that. What'd I miss, John? I actually kind of like this. What I did is I actually set up a HDMI on my phone. You guys can kind of see it. You guys can kind of see it on the bottom of the screen here. See over here? So I can kind of, that's how I'm seeing the questions now as they're coming through, so now I can see them better. Oh, you got creative asking for hit likes? Let's do it. 84 of you here and 60 likes. Okay, who are the lurkers that aren't hitting the like button? How can you not like some blinged out beats? There should be a rule. If you don't like it, then you don't like it, so you go. If you do like it, then you click the like and then you stay. And some of you I know on your phones don't know how to do the like. It's just, what is it guys? It's rotate your phone up, right? Joe, get out of here. You kidding me? Did everybody see that? Joe, our own TRW person here hasn't even clicked like yet. That's just wrong, Joe. Oh, that's a good idea. Well, the problem now is the camera isn't overheating. Now it's just dead. I know. Go ahead, tell me I should buy extra batteries and all that stuff. I agree. And I told myself last time when I was doing one of these videos that I needed to buy extra batteries. So, yeah, obviously you can tell that I didn't listen to myself. Because I don't have any extra batteries. But I need to. Who knows when I'll get them? I need extra batteries. When will I get them? I'll get them when the 5.0 comes out. Soon. No, I love Amazon. I agree. It's so freaking easy. I ordered a 2 gig hard drive the other day. Ordered at 11 a.m. It showed up at my house at 3 p.m. That's stupid. Right? Same day delivery. Same day delivery. You remember, I mean, that's stuff that they used to make fun of in movies. Like same day delivery. And that's actually happening now. Absolutely insane. Eventually we will never have to leave the house. I don't know if I'm going to like that. Just Amazon the heat press lights yesterday. Sweet. These bad boys too. I'm going to put the link to them on the Amazon page as well. Glasses. Zooms in. You can see everything perfect when you're working with stuff like this. Todd, you shop Amazon on Fridays? Lorraine shops Amazons on days that end in Y. But I'm getting to the point, I'm honestly getting to the point where I can't make fun of her anymore for that, because I'm about at that point now. I'm about at that point now. I just got on yesterday and I got a little screen. I got a little screen, separate little 7-inch screen. So when I'm sitting in bed working, I can have dual monitors, but I didn't want it too big. So I got that. That's going to be pretty cool. I'll show you guys it when it comes in. Getting ready to do a video on probably this week. I got like a light pad for weeding. So I'll do a video on that to show you guys how that works. Got that on it. Man, I don't know when I really can't tell you. And I feel bad because I like it. I like them. But I can't tell you the last time I went to Best Buy. Right? I can't tell you the last time I went to Best Buy. When we'll normally go to Best Buy is if we're at a trade show and we forget a cord that we literally need right away. But, I mean, it's crazy. You get the same stuff, less expensive, and I wouldn't say quicker, but obviously more convenient. Just ordering it on Amazon. Oh God, heck yes, Todd. Amazon has absolutely killed brick and mortar stores. Heck yes. Exactly why they're all going out of business. And exactly why malls are disappearing. We have malls disappearing here. I think there's always going to be malls, especially with the restaurants and everything. But instead of 5 malls in an area, I think it's just going to be one big nice mall. And that's what our area is turning into as well. We had like 4 malls around here, and now it's become just kind of one bigger nice mall that they're just basically going to build into a super mall. And they just keep expanding on it. Some of you that came to the in-house have been to it, and that's just the start of it. Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Lil, is they're just gonna build like that, like super malls, like just a crazy one where everybody goes to, and it's a big social event and food and everything. And Kelly, we'll see ya. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for answering questions. Yes, heck yes. I don't think malls will completely go away, but most of them will go away. Most of them will. Best Buy will stay around, I think, just because they have an online presence now. Or a bigger online presence. I don't know how long. I mean, I'm one example of not hitting Best Buy at all anymore. Oh man, yeah, we did. I'm trying to think. You know what I was thinking about doing? Alright, we're getting into some crazy stuff now. So, at one point, I was thinking about creating a YouTube channel. I just don't have time for it. I thought it would be cool as heck though. Creating a YouTube channel called the Amazon Family. And everything that we need, we just order on Amazon. And we do videos on it. Okay, we need this, we need toilet paper, we need this, we need food, we need... And basically everything we need, we just order it all on Amazon. And I'll tell you what, we get a boatload of views. Travis, what question did Travis have? Rachel, 100%. Rachel just said parents purchased something on Amazon or something retail for $200. Went on Amazon, it was $79. It's crazy because the thing is, I mean, I know at least me, and probably most of us here, right? When I was growing up, like, and you needed something, you went to the store, and if you wanted to shop around for the best price, you were driving around freaking town for hours to try and hit up all the different stores to save a couple bucks or to see who might have it on sale. I mean, it's crazy now. Like, you get the lowest price on anything you want, and there's websites out there that just compare them all for you. You don't even have to do any work. It's insane. And a lot of people complain about it. I don't complain about it at all, because without that, I don't have a business. Probably a lot of us don't have a business, right? And I dang sure don't have 500 people that I have access to help and do videos and stuff without it. Could you imagine, like, think of the business that you're in and what we do every day. Can you imagine trying to run our same businesses, our custom apparel businesses or decal businesses without eBay, without Etsy, without any internet, without... Could you imagine how crazy that would be? Like, without email even. Like, we think running a business is hard now. It's as easy as it gets. I mean, I guess the only cool thing about it is once you left your business back then, nobody could get a hold of you. So you weren't having to answer emails at 3 in the morning every night, or Facebook or YouTube. Oh, if you're a student, you can get Amazon Prime for half price? I honestly did not know that. So does everybody just basically have their kids sign up? That's a good idea. Amazon Anonymous meeting. Yes, Joe. That's awesome. Do you do it right on their site? I've honestly never heard of that. Never heard of that. Just have a student email address. Oh, you have to be 18? Have to be 18. Okay, so I just need to find... well, actually, yeah. My brother has kids that are older. Maybe I'll have to borrow their email. I mean, I'm running it through the business anyway, and it's a little bit... The Amazon Prime is a little bit different business-wise. It's crazy. Amazon Prime, as a business, they charge you a lot more. That part sucks. So, we order more, but they charge us more. Where does that make sense? Having to use vinyl remover tomorrow, Kristen? Nice. I mean, not nice, because that sucks, but it means we messed something up. But at least we have that option, right? I never had that option. How many of you have done something already? Like as far as blinged out? How many of you have actually blinged out something already? Yes, Juan, Joe is full-time. Joe is back to full-time trade shows. Those of you who have been around for a while know Joe. And those of you who are new, who are a lot of you as well, will get to meet Joe. Daughter shoes. How many of you sucked really bad the first thing you did? And you had glue everywhere and I don't know, but I'm using a bag, so I'm gonna know how many. I'm not counting them as I go, but I will have an idea of the amount of stones I used on this at the end. I'm not gonna lie, the first one I did, I sucked really bad, but then I got better. Has everybody seen my helmet that I did? I'm actually gonna give it to somebody, but I don't really want to give it up yet because I like it so much. Has everybody seen the Jets helmet? It's pretty sweet. Well, let me finish this row right here and I'll grab it and show you. So, check out this bad boy. What do you think? Does that have a tiny bit of bling on it? So these again are diamond cut flatback stones. It's like blinding. I haven't figured out exactly how many stones. So what I was thinking is I'm gonna bring it to Chicago this year, and Todd's gonna count them. So we all know. Todd volunteered for that. We're like a moth to a flame. That's funny. Yeah, so Todd already volunteered. Just so you guys know, he already volunteered to count them. That was awfully nice of him. So everybody say thank you, Todd. How long did the helmet take you? Oh, the helmet took me because it really detailed this part. These little SS6s in there were super detailed to get that. The Jets helmet took me about 5 hours. So I would charge about $500. And people would pay $500 too. Honestly, people would pay more. It's just you need a customer base for it, which some people have. One of them just went to go answer some emails, and they can charge a whole lot more. I always base this stuff off the hour. Now remember, we do have some stone cost involved in this as well, of course. But I always base this on the hour. That way, a job that takes and I'll always guesstimate it within like 3 hours. So, what I mean by that is, I'll say like 2 to 4 hours. I don't know exactly how long it's going to take, but I'll say this will take 2 to 4 hours. And then that at least gives them a $200 to $400 range. But I'll always kind of gear a little bit more on the more expensive side. And if I say 2 to 4 hours, and it takes me 2 hours, right? Hours exactly, or an hour and a half. How much do you think I'm going to charge them? Let's say I say 2 to 4 hours, and the shop's going to take me 2 to 4 hours, and it takes me an hour and a half. How much am I going to charge them? What do you guys think? I'm just trying to get your guys' idea. $300. I see mostly saying 200, 250, 300. I'll normally stick to at least my minimum. Because, I mean, honestly, when you think about it, that 2 hours, let's say it took an hour and 45 minutes or an hour and a half. Well, I probably talked to the customer a half hour, got everything set up time, getting the stones ready, getting everything ready to actually, so actual stoning time might be an hour and a half, an hour 45, but actual work time probably was 2 to 2.5 hours. And that's a lot of things people don't think of. They say, okay, from the time I place the first stone, I'm going to start that time. No, that time's really starting from the time you start to get ready and sit down and get all your stones out and put your glue on and everything, right? Because like I always say, you need to price everything like it is an employee of yours doing it, because if it takes your employee a half hour to get ready for the job, this is going to come pretty close, isn't it? You guys see it? I don't know. I think I'm going to get pretty close to this as far as hitting it good. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit off, but we're just going to have to see how we adjust it from there. Actually surprising how close it's coming. I would dribble glue into the decorating. Yeah. Alright, so... Alright, so decisions here. Here's where I come into decisions. A little bit thinner there, a little bit wider there. So, I do have SS20 stones here. Juan, what's Juan making? What's social media going nuts over? Juan, talk to me. Talk to me, dude. What you got going on? I got an SS20. It's too big for there, too big for there. It actually fits there. Let's see if... And if I did another SS20, that would fit there. Okay, I'm just going to try and show you guys what I got, what I'm working with here. What I'm going to try to do, let me take that off. I'm going to see if I can't push these. A good way to do it is just to do a little fingernail push. And if you do a fingernail push, it'll push all of the other stones a little bit as well. What you don't want it to do is pop up one of the others. So you just got to be careful when you do this, because it'll move like 8-10 stones at a time. So that's pretty good there. So let's see what we got here. If I put an SS16 stone there, okay, that fits perfect, so I'm good with that. So let's start with that, and then I'll show you guys a close-up as far as, I should be able to get probably at least 2 or 3 16s that I can move some around and get pretty good. This one here, I have to kind of pry it in there a little bit. Oh, that looks good. I'm good with that. This one here. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting some of the other stones apart. So think of it this way. Here's a good way to think of this. You guys know when you're working with rhinestone designs and you do the magic respace? Think of the magic respace with flatback stones. So what I'm going to do, I think I'll be able to get away with this. Did you guys tell me what Juan's doing yet? Because I can't scroll back on comments, so keep typing it until I... But I'm getting excited about this because I think... So, little bit too much spacing there, but watch. I'm just going to do a magic respace. And what I mean by magic respace is I'm just pushing a couple of them at different times. Oh, Xbox controller, heck yeah, Juan. Hopefully you're like me, Juan. And here's what I mean by when I say hopefully you're like me. If I did an Xbox controller, okay? Here's the problem if I did an Xbox controller. I wouldn't be good with just the controller, and then I would have to do the whole Xbox. No pressure, Juan. No pressure. I'm just saying. Like this. Oh my goodness, that looks so freaking sweet. I didn't sand it. I didn't sand it off the start, but because it's almost more, but yes, I agree. I wasn't sure who just asked that. I didn't sand mine off the start here, but if you do and if you can get used to sanding your materials before, I wasn't sure that the black diamond and everything was going to look perfect with this. So before I went crazy on it and sanded the headphones down and everything, I want to see how they last. So we're good there. Now we're not done yet. We got a lot of work to do here. A lot of work to still do. So let me see this. Fold that. I hit that fold perfectly there. That's actually not bad. Okay, good. That's a good, because we have the timing here. So, saying we've been on for 68 minutes so far, and answering questions and everything. So yeah, that strip right there, if I were focused on it, would have probably taken about 45 minutes, I'm thinking. Probably about 45 minutes. That's not bad at all. Alright, so now I'm going to start working down here and getting around, and this side is a button. This side's a button. How many rows of stones from one earpiece to the other? I don't know, but that's how I'm going to count them, Pilar, because obviously they're the exact same amount of stones. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 14, 21, 46, 92, 18. I don't know, I just said a bunch of numbers. Could go blind, right? The MV is vinyl, yes. I covered up the B logo, and then I did a white vinyl over it. Todd will count them in Chicago. Alright, let's get going on this side now. Todd's gonna be our official flatback rhinestone counter. Todd just seems really smart, and he seems like he would be able to count really well. I don't know if that was gonna work on you, Todd, but it was worth a try. I am gonna cover the end with stones, yes, Gary. And just see what it looks like. Only way you can find out what it looks like is if you do it. How many of you guys do that? I use this, man. I don't feel bad about it. You guys all do it too. Do any of you guys ever kind of trick you? My kids are so competitive that kind of trick them into wanting to do stuff or doing things. So, like for example, if we need them to hang this or do this or whatever it is, clean up their room, you know, I'll make it into some competition. Oh, Jackson cleans his room much faster than you do, Maddie. That means you're in second place. And then she'll get so fired up and she'll go in and she'll clean her room in like 15 minutes. Awesome. And I don't even need to give her anything. It's just because I told her she was in second place and she gets so mad. Alright, so we got the 2 rows of stones there, but the thing I'm going to run into here in a minute is that the headphones are starting to get a little bit wider in spots. So we're going to have to address here in a second. Where are you Chicago people from? Judy's in the Chicago area, it looks like. You guys didn't know we were at a hangout night. Would I go? Ooh, no, I wouldn't, Juan. No, I wouldn't. Let me do this row here and I'll give you an example. So one, for the Xbox controller and something that you're handling a lot, and the Xbox controller, the difference with an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller, it's got a lot of curves on it, right? And when these bigger flatback stones are on curves like that, when it's curving around, then they can't sit flush to it if the stone's too big for where the curve is. So especially for an Xbox controller that's going to be getting handled a lot. Oh, didn't have enough glue there. I would, even though it's going to take a little bit longer, I would definitely do the SS10 stones. You might be able to get away with some spots on it to be the 16s, but I would do it in SS10s. Let me give you an example. So my example is, these are something that's curved around a lot too, okay? So these are my AirPods. And I did my AirPods in jet black. But I did them in SS10. Had I done these in 16s with the curve like this, I would have had issues. But I'm telling you guys, I did these, man, what was it? Probably 6, 8, 10 months ago, right? In the jet black. And I just throw these things in my bag and everything every day. And not one stone has fallen off these. And I also did, you know, the button to sync it? I just did the button in a big SS tool, and now I can just push the button to sync it. These are pretty sweet. Every time I bring these out, people go nuts over them. Heck yes, Judy. Using the same glue, yes, Trisha. Yeah, your multi-grab 360 is kind of your go-to for anything that you're going to kind of be handling a lot. And then you got your fabric tack, which is more for the fabric type. The multi-grab is a little bit more difficult to work with because it's a little bit stringier, but a lot stronger bond, especially for this type stuff. What are we volunteering for? Uh-oh, are you guys planning something? I don't know if I should be looking at the comments or not. Or purposely avoiding them right now. Okay, starting to spread out a little bit, but I'm just using a magic respace. Don't you wish you had a magic respace for this? That would be nice, wouldn't it? A little bit of extra glue here that I'm just pulling off. There we go. What did I miss there? What did I miss? Dang it, I hate not being able to scroll the questions. I'm probably missing a lot of stuff. Are you guys just talking about me as I'm doing this? Oh yeah, you can still bend it easy. I checked that already. So, I checked that already. And to bend back where they don't touch each other or else they would kind of snap each other off. All over it. And that's the main reason why I started at that crease as well. What do we got going, Herm? You coming? What is going on here? Damn it. I'm working here and you guys are just having a conversation. I feel like I should start charging for like our little sessions here. It's almost like a little club. Like we should have a little what's it called? Come on, give me the word. A little cover charge. A little cover charge to get into Club Matt. I got a volunteer group crew to help in Indy. Yes, therapy sessions, yes. It should be like Blingers Anonymous. Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen on this one, but I think on the next one, I'm eventually gonna get to the spot where, let me get this other camera going, it turned off too. I think I'm eventually gonna get to the spot where it gets wider and it's gonna add more stones. Which isn't bad, I just need to think of it about 3 rows in advance so it kind of gracefully goes into that spot. 81 here, 83 likes. Now we're talking. Anybody got a time? What time is it? I guess I do have a watch on right here I could look at, right? Oh, 11:30? Got plenty of hours left. Worth it. Here it is. So now I need to decide probably right here what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start running into it here. So I'm gonna work outside in on this one, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit. Man, this one's gonna be tough. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit an extra stone, because I think it's gonna be right at that perfect amount where it's not enough to fit a whole extra stone, but yeah, it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an SS10 stone for that area there, just so I can keep the 16s on the outside. So now we're starting to get into a little bit of the thinking game with this, where it gets a little bit more difficult. Let's do it, Jackie. Jackie, are you doing anything with shirts and stones yet? Like with rhinestone shirts? If not, let's do it. That's what we're all here for, to help you. Just vinyl? It's not hard. I mean, when you're looking to get into stones, obviously don't pay attention to what I'm doing now and think this is what everything to do with stones is like, because this has nothing to do with, obviously, rhinestone shirts, right? Some people that are coming in and looking at, only been doing shirts for a month? Awesome. Jackie, are you already on the crafting page? Alright, so that's going to wrap around there. That's looking good there. That's looking good there. So I do have a little air. In the Crafting with Rhinestones and Vinyl page, Jackie, it's a Facebook group that everybody that you see in here kind of hanging out with us, and 15,998 other people. But what it is, it's a Facebook group that we have where it's literally just, I think we're a little over 16,000, and it's all just different businesses sharing ideas with each other. So definitely check it out. Awesome page of people helping people. Alright, so now I'm to this stage. Now I need to start getting round. So I'm trying to figure out what's going to be my best way to do this. First thing I need to find out is how many stones wide I'm going to be able to go here. I'm not going to be able to do 16s. See that? Not going to be able to do 16s. How about 20s? Where did my couple 20s go? Here they are. Let's see if 20 is going to be my magic stone. 20s are going to be a little bit big, again, because it doesn't fill the whole area. So I could look into doing 10s. But I think I know what I'm going to do. Let's see if this works. That's going to be close. I'm thinking about doing a 16-10 mix. So if I do that, what I would do is I would continue 16s, a row of 16s around the outside edge, and then a row of 10s around the inside edge. Because either way, at some point, I have to get to the smaller stones because I need the smaller stones for all of this part in here, right? So I think that's what I'm going to try and do. So, and can you guys see what I'm talking about with that? Talking about doing with that. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do here, and let's see if that works. Hold on, my camera is working again now because I've been charging it for a little bit. So let's see if we can't get this recording again. Oh, and then the other camera just shut off as I said that. Alright, sweet. Got that camera recording. And this camera, what did you do? Oh, that battery's dead. Let me plug this in. John, I'll show you as far as loading this syringe. It's easy. John, to load the syringe, just pull this part all the way out and then just squeeze the glue into it and then put this part back in. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. So, we got that there. We got a couple small stones inside there. So I'm going to start working around my edge here. Well, I want it to flow. Yeah, I'm going to do the 16 on the outside because I want this outside edge to flow with the 16s. Because remember, the stones are going to get smaller on the inside. So if I did the 10s on the outside, then it would go to 16s and then it would go back to 10s again. And I think that would look weird doing it that way. So I'm going to have to be pretty precise with this here because I need to make sure it fits. If I'm off, then the 10s aren't going to fit on that inside area. But the biggest thing I need to make sure is to not, if I have it going over the edge too much, as she puts them on, she'll keep hitting the edge of the stone and eventually the stone will pop off. Alright, that looks good. Let's get some more glue. Keep working this around. So again, being a little bit more precise with this, taking a little bit more time on it, because I don't want these stones hanging over the edge at all. But I'm trying to pay attention to the top half of it as well, to make sure those 10s are going to fit in there okay. Yeah, $100 an hour. $100 an hour is what I would charge. And this job, without being on a live and without answering questions and trying to videotape it and everything else, I don't know. Let me see how difficult this inside area is. But I'm gonna guess it'll probably be a 2-hour job to two to 2.5 hours would be my guess. Because about 45 minutes for the full ring around the top. Oh, this is starting to look pretty sweet here. Oh man. I can guarantee you one thing. Madison is going to have the sweetest looking Beats headphones of anybody around. Right? And what will happen, this is where you really get to use your kids. Who just bought a Cam's machine? Congrats to you. Who got the Cams? I didn't see who it was. Which one did you get? Congrats, Candy. That's awesome. Which one did you get? See questions coming up out of the corner of my eye, but I can't. 6-hopper, sweet. I was about to say, I hope you didn't get the 1V2P, and you didn't, so congratulations. The first one I got was a 6-hopper, and then the second one I got, I wanted to do just kind of decals with, so I got the 2-hopper, and I sent back the 2-hopper a week later, and got another 6-hopper. The 2-hopper is not worth it. Yep, 1V6P. Yeah, we have, we actually had 3 of them. Didn't like the 2-hopper either, yeah. We had 3 and we actually sold one of them because we weren't doing the finished product as much. So we didn't need 3 of them. So once we kind of became the Rhinestone world and kind of the business that we do now, it was pointless for us to have 3 because we weren't really pushing to get business. I didn't want to be in the Rhinestone transfer business. So that's why we ended up selling one of them. Believe me, we definitely didn't sell it because it wasn't running. Those things are awesome. If you have the customer base for it, they're expensive, right? But if you have the customer base for it, it is well worth the money. I mean, what I would compare it to that some of you guys have, it's kind of like a Roland. Like a Roland Versacam. Like, Cam's machines are money machines. And it's cool, because every time you hear, we used to do it all the time, is every time we would hear it go, I would go, cha-ching, 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 and it was just dropping money. Oh, man. Look at that. I just realized I've been putting my elbow in all these stones here. Dang it. Can you guys hear all the stones dropping off my forearm here? Those are a lot of good flat back stones. I can't waste them. Alright, so this is where we are right now. 11:49. Early. Alright, so let's see if 10s are going to be my money here. I think they are. So now all those 10s that were just stuck to my arm, I actually need these things now. Let's get these out of the way. Let's bring some of our SS10s over here. Someone using an iron. Iron's not necessarily always the worst thing in the world. I just did a video on it, like Pilar was just saying. When I would use an iron is if you can't afford a heat press to get started. If you can afford a heat press to get started, then you need a heat press. If you're looking to run a business. If you're looking to have some fun and just do some crafts, then heck yeah. Get an iron, get some Caesar easy weed and heat transfer vinyl and go at it. But if you're looking business wise, definitely heat press. If you can afford it. Now if you're looking for a business and you can't afford a heat press, which was me, then you start with an iron, you make some money with your iron, and make enough money for the heat press to be your first business purchase. Nothing wrong with that. You are, Judy. You are. I mean, every software, it's a brand new software. So, I agree. I've been there a lot. It feels like you're starting over. It feels like you're starting over software-wise, because you are. You're learning something completely new. Completely new. And it's completely different, obviously, than stitching and embroidery. But where it's really cool is once you get it figured out, and then you're using that embroidery and you're throwing rhinestones around it and you're using heat transfer vinyl with it and you're doing all of that stuff, and you're learning and doing a lot of stuff, you'll have an advantage with that embroidery that you're doing. Is a lot of people don't have the ability to do types of designs that you can do by accenting that embroidery with stones and heat transfer vinyl and everything else. And what does that do? That allows your business to stand out from everybody else. And obviously that's how you get business. Same reason I would tell somebody to do something like this. You want to stand out from everybody else? Bling out your Beats headphones. Easiest way to look cool and stand out from everybody else. I have some glue that I laid down there. I'm actually going to pull it up because it started to dry up. I'm trying to tilt it as much as I can. The problem, Candy, is I have a camera right above the headphones here that I'm recording for a video that I'm going to make on this to show the entire process. So if I tilt it too much out of the way, then it's out of the main camera for the main video. But I figured while I was doing this, I would just pop on the YouTube live so I could answer some questions and basically become a hangout group for you guys. I tilted it a little bit more. Can you see it any better? I'm trying to tilt it as much as I can so you can still see it on that camera, but you guys can hopefully see it a little bit better. Where are we making the drive to? Todd, I am getting those YouTube minutes in. Yes, I am. And I got a lot to go. So I'm not sure if you guys know, I got a goal for this year, and it's going to be hard. Is I'm trying to, I've already, so with YouTube, they have a plaque, basically, a reward, a gift, where when you hit 100,000 subscribers, you get a silver play button, which is a pretty cool thing. Not a lot of people have it. I mean, when you consider the amount of people on YouTube. And I hit the 100,000 this past year, and I was so pumped. So I submitted to get my silver play button, and didn't say it anywhere in the qualification for it, but not only do you need 100,000 subscribers, you also need 24 million minutes of watch time, not total, in the last 365 days. So 24 million minutes of people watching your YouTube videos, plus 100,000 subscribers, and all in the last 365 days. So that's why you see me also doing more stuff like this. But honestly, I started doing some of this type stuff just to be able to get the minutes and answer questions. But it's also pretty cool because it's basically like this. You guys all get to come in, new people find us because they'll see we're doing something live here, and it's pretty awesome. So the initial point was to get some minutes and be able to answer some questions, but it's become more of a cool little hangout session as well. Yeah, 400,000 hours. Yep. That's it. Well, and that's the way they do it. They say you need 400,000 hours, and then I calculated it out to be the minutes because that's what YouTube shows you. It's pretty crazy. I'm not sure any of you that haven't done lives before. Like when you do a live like on your phone, at the end of the live, it actually says how many minutes people were on there. So like when I do a lot of the lives, it'll say max. Like when I did the one the other night with when we had for the cameo giveaway, and we had 500 people, over 500 people, right? It actually, what do you guess the people? It was pretty crazy. The amount of time, because of the amount of people that were on it, it was 46 days worth of watching just from that one giveaway. 46 days. That's crazy when you think about it. I mean, obviously it's multiplying it with the amount of people, how long they watched it, and then 500 people there. But isn't that pretty crazy to think of that? Like I look at it and I'm like, man, I hope I just didn't waste 46 days of people's lives. I'll tell you what will also happen is, now that I have done this, all that's going to happen now is every time now that I do a pair of beads, instead of having to map it out like I'm doing now and find out which way works the best, instead of having to map it out, now I'm going to know my perfect rows and everything. So that will make it go a lot quicker as well. Know what I'm saying? So now that I see, okay, I got my 16s here, and then, okay, then I came to the 16s around the edge, then I did 10s around the inside edge. It's going to be a whole lot easier come next pair, or even the next side that I do right here. We got some embroidery talk going on. I have an embroidery machine. Who knew that? There's a little did you know. Did everybody know I had a 15 needle machine? I'm not even going to talk about it too much because it normally makes our embroidery people upset. It's a 15 needle Tajima. Yep, I sure do. So when I was in the finished product side, yeah, it was like 14 grand. When I was in the finished product side and growing, and my finished product side was growing quickly, right? I obviously decided I was going to get into embroidery. And I bought, obviously, that 15 needle machine. Well, the downfall to that was that is about a month after that is when I started the Rhinestone world. Holy cow, this fit perfect. I'll show you guys in a minute. About a month after that is when I started the Rhinestone world. And what that means, as I'm sure a lot of you probably know, the Rhinestone world, this business took off, right? So I didn't get to use my embroidery machine much at all. And I still have that bad boy sitting in our warehouse, and every time somebody comes to our warehouse and sees it, like one of you are probably getting ready to do right now, every time someone sees that bad boy, they offer to buy it from me. And I tell them no every time because I'm determined at some point in my life, I don't know when that's going to be, but I am determined to use it because I would love to create videos on it to show people how to do stuff with stones and embroidery and everything else. So that's the goal. That's the goal. Oh man, this turned out freaking sweet for this part so far. So, look how good that came out right there. Like those stones fit in there perfect. Heck yeah. Yeah, I agree, Todd. My machine is now, it's like 5 or 6 years old, at least 7 years old. I don't know. And I think it has a total of, what did I say, like 10,000 stitches ever on it. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? I know you guys are all freaking laughing at me right now. Okay, so now I'm looking at this. This side is the side that has the button. So I'm trying to decide how we're going to do this. First thing I need to figure out is what size stone is going to go here. So it looks like SS10, 10 and 6s is going to go into the MV. And then I'm going to have to throw little 6s into these black areas or like dark areas here. I hate myself for that, Rachel. I agree. I'm with you. You guys will see it. I did a video years back when I first got it. Oh, are you kidding me? This battery's dead again already? I did a video years back and I did a pair of, I did one of our TRW tote bags. I customized one of our TRW tote bags and I threw embroidery around it. There's a video out there on the YouTube channel from years ago. Alright, so, saw the video, Tanya? Awesome. So, let's think here, let's think. I need to get stones in there. I want 16s. So, first thing I need to see is how my stones are going to fit around this area here. So, I got a 16. I got another 16. But remember, it's going to get smaller each time, so it's going to kind of honeycomb a little bit. Oh, man. I think I'm going to have to do all 10s. Hey, get off that, Pilar. I don't even know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, but let's just act like that didn't happen, alright? If we could. Get off the floating hole in the bag, would you? Okay, I think here's my dilemma. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. What's going to fit perfect is 16, 10, 10. But this dips down a little bit. So I think I'm going to have to do it that way. Because I think it'll look fine and it'll add a little element of this row of 16s around. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go row of 16s on the outside, then 10, 10. And then I'll get to 10s and 6s on the inside. Yeah, you guys didn't see the video. I did do one video similar to that. That was pretty bad, where I actually had a shirt on. So I was using it was my first time using a green screen, okay? And it was really bad, I agree. But it was my first time using a green screen, and I didn't realize if you wore a green shirt that wasn't good for a green screen, okay? So I wore a shirt also. I did also wear a shirt in one video that had a green logo on it. So I had a huge hole in my chest. Yep. I didn't go to video editing school, alright? Give me a break. I was a high school PE teacher. They didn't teach green screen stuff in physical education class. The tote bag one is still on there. The tote bag one was an earlier one. The funny thing is I didn't even notice the tote bag thing for weeks until someone said something after it was on YouTube already. I did notice the hole in my chest and I didn't post that one. I probably should have though. That way you guys could all laugh at me again. You guys aren't very nice. On here trying to help you at 12:09 in the morning, and all you're doing is laughing at me. Go ahead, who's gonna say it? No, we're laughing with you. No, I haven't heard me laugh yet. When do I use the green screen? Never anymore. And the funny thing is I laugh at people who use green screen. Like there's actually a couple companies that are good companies, but they have started to do a lot more videos, and there's a couple of them that are using green screens, and they're kind of like I was with the green screen. No, you're laughing at you. And it's so bad, like you can see like the green kind of fur off the side of their head, like it just looks so bad. So it's funny because I laugh at them knowing that I should help as well. I have no clue what you guys are talking about. I'm about to shut off my live here. Did it just become make fun of Matt hour? No, Joe doesn't know about that, so let's just go ahead and keep it quiet. Herm, are you the culprit here? Make fun of Matt minutes. Did you start all of this, Herm? We're gonna have an issue, buddy. We're gonna have an issue here. Yes, 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 I agree, Pilar. Is Joe still here? I haven't seen. Is Joe still in here? If Joe's still in here, it should definitely be make fun of Joe hour. We could do a full hour of that. Can we please? Now that would be fun. Oh man, little bit off here. There's no way to fit more, so I'm gonna have to do a little maneuver and work a little spacing in here. Having to do the magic respace. Good to go. Sweet. Alright. Got my 16s in there now. And now I need to go 10s and 10s. Honestly, the worst part about this, I think, for me is I am not good at sitting in one place for a long time. I like to move. And this is a long time in the same spot. Yes, the glue's in the syringe, yes. And I just put the glue in the syringe. Yeah, there's definitely smaller than SS6. Yeah, I know Kelly's not on here now, but I think she does a lot of projects with some SS3s. I mean, imagine that, SS3s, that's insane, isn't it? Who's squirreling? I'm not squirreling, I'm doing my same thing. Yeah, I wouldn't even, I mean, you would definitely need the super glasses. Am I tired yet? No, I'm not tired at all. I don't get tired. Now, when I sit here for a while, my back will start hurting. I would be cross-eyed when done. Okay, so just working that around. Now this, man, I'm blaming, man, now I gotta get mad at Beats. Because I can see it's gonna be a tiny bit off. It's because they didn't center their button perfectly. I was assuming they centered it perfect. And they didn't, so that's their fault. Now I gotta, dang it. Okay, I think I can still be able to come close, but I should probably start working that right now. Just to make sure. They probably thought nobody would notice, I agree. Well, dang it, I noticed. Yeah, shoot. I'm gonna have to do some adjusting here. I might have. Looking at it now, been able to get away with 2 rows of 16s. No, I'll be able to make it look good. Dr. Dre's gonna come hunt me down. Dre, if you're here watching this, we got a bone to pick, dude. Put your crap on straight. Messing me up here, causing extra work. What's probably coffee? What did I miss? What am I drinking? Yes, coffee. If that was the question. In your cup? Yeah, coffee. You see me with a cup, you can assume it's either coffee or milkshake. And if it were a milkshake, it would be gone by now because it can't sit that long, or else it would be hot chocolate milk. I think I'm going to be able to get away with this. I think this is going to still look good. Is that Dre talking to me, Todd? Tell Dre I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. You texted Todd and told him to put that. Did we make fun of Joe yet? Anybody? Yes. Tupac Vassallo. All 74 eyes are on me. How do you make those moving pics, Joe Rist? What did I miss? Is Joe making some moving pics? Oh, is Joe sending some gifts? Joe didn't know how to make a GIF? Didn't know what a GIF was. Joe, are you serious?
I'm always serious.
Oh, shoot. Did you guys hear that? Oh, that was funny. Did anybody hear that right there? That was my iPad. I said, Joe, are you serious? And Siri heard it and said, I'm always serious. Siri's lonely as well. Hey Siri, do you want to watch as well?
I have very few wants.
Siri, do you want to watch? Now she's not listening to me. Hey Siri! Why are you not listening to me?
Is that what you think?
It is what I think. Hey Siri, tell us a joke.
My favorite movie, without a doubt, it's Mrs. Fire.
That was pretty bad. Hey Siri, tell us a funny joke.
One night, I paid $20 to see Prince. But I partied like it was 1999.
Alright, whoever's programming Siri seriously needs to get some more jokes. Hey Siri, your jokes are really bad.
But...
She even tried to joke there. Hey Siri, what does the fox say? What was that? Hey Siri, what does the fox say? What? Hey Siri, what does the fox say? I hadn't heard that one before. That one's actually halfway funny. Alexa's pretty funny. I love Alexa. You know the cool thing about Alexa? Is all of you guys can hear me right now. Hey Alexa, play top hits. Hey Amazon, play top hits. Echo, play top hits. Echo, volume 10. Amazon, volume 10. Did I get anybody's? Didn't set mine up yet. Especially this late, I'll wake somebody up. awesome. You just woke up the hubby. Oh, yes. That's awesome. Hey Siri, was that funny? No comment, really? Janessa, the link for the lights, go to the main page, the Rhinestone World page, and scroll to the very, very bottom of the page. And at the very bottom of the page, you'll see products we love, and you'll see the lights in there. So just go to the rhinestoneworld.com. What do you guys think? Where are we getting with this? What? That's what I'm talking about. Hey Siri, send all of the TRW crew members that are watching free flatback stones.
Which TRW? TRW, Joe TRW, or TRW, Wiz.
Siri, there is only one TRW. Why would you ask that question?
Which TRW? TRW, Joe TRW, or TRW, Wiz.
Joe TRW.
Your message to Joe TRW says, crew members that are watching free flatback stones. Ready to send it?
Yes.
I'll send your message.
Hey Joe, I think you just got a text message. Oh, that's funny. Okay. We are to the spot now. Hey Siri, who am I?
You're Matt. That's what you told me.
Hey Siri, change my name.
You'll need to unlock your iPad first.
Hey Siri, unlock my iPad.
Sorry, Matt. I can't help you with that.
Hey Siri, do you not have the key?
I don't have an answer for that.
Siri, you're not very helpful. Okay, so Maddie said, Todd, I was gonna say what I was, but I'm glad I switched it because it would have been weird when it did it. Siri always used to call me Big Daddy. I'm glad I changed it to Matt, but now I don't feel bad because Todd's Big Papa. Alright. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Crystal stones. SS10 crystal. And then I need to get the jet or the black diamond in there as well. I wonder if I mixed in jet black, what that would look like. John, there's no blues that match it. That's why we went away from that. Alright, hold on. Let me get some SS10 stones here. Alright, they're around here somewhere. flatback stones, isn't it? Oh, these rose ones. Yeah, none of the blue matched, or else we definitely would have gone with the blue. They would have matched good. I'm trying to find. That's a mixed bag of 10s. I'm trying to find. Yes, everybody should email Joe Wrist for the free flatback rhinestone. Joe will put one rhinestone in your next order that requires shipping. Happened, Joe? Give us his phone number. No, because I know the way Joe works. Joe doesn't forget stuff. Joe doesn't forget stuff, and Joe would get me back, so. Yes, you can pick your color. Whichever color crystal stone you want is yours. Alright, just checking here again. Okay, we definitely need to go with the 10. Need one black SS6. Okay, Rachel, I would say 2 then. Let's do 2. Here we go. Here's some crystal stones. Ah, there we go. Good. Got it. Okay, so I can't mix these up. I got my black diamond SS6 here. And camera die again already. This YouTube video is going to be kind of crappy because every camera I have is dying except for my phone. There we go. We'll at least get some more on this one. All those baggies. Okay, so I need to get my jet black. The thing with when you're working with jet black and crystal is when they're on a table they look pretty similar. So I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get them mixed up at all here. Sometimes it's pretty hard to tell the difference. I'm hoping that this will stand out. Joe's learning gifts, it could use some work. Hey, at least he's learning. Seriously? That just died already? Alright. Let's try this. Deep breath. Hoping that the crystal stands out enough, but what I'm thinking of doing is... No, I don't think I'll be able to do that. I was thinking maybe drop some jet black stones on this inside here. I think honestly though that would just make it look a little bit weird. Because there's not going to be many and they're not going to fill the entire area. So we'll stick with the crystal. Hopefully they pop enough with the white background. I think that's what's going to really help them. What's going on? Did I miss some questions? Ooh, I can get a little SS6 in here too. I might have to mix a couple SS6s in. Candy? There we go. Then we gotta come up to here. Should be able to get up to there. I'm your stone dealer. Need a couple SS6s, dang it. I got some glue on there, I gotta hurry up. It's getting late, I see. Yes. I guess technically we would be keeping you guys stoned. What I should probably do. You know what I should probably do? Who knows what I should probably do? I know what I should probably do. I think what I should probably do. Slim Series sucks on jokes. I agree with you. Order pizza? That's a good one. Man, I would love some pizza right now. Joe will probably make fun of me right now about Domino's. Pizza does sound good, doesn't it? Does someone want to order us some pizza? So, I have an Alexa in my office at work. And if you have the Alexa, or if you have like the little Domino's app thing, Domino's has come a long way. They got some pretty quality. You know what they got good is freaking wings. Their wings are good. I love their wings. But what I was saying with is I have an Alexa in the office, and Domino's, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, but they have easy order. Domino's is my favorite too. Try Domino's wings. The crazy thing is Domino's wings are my favorite wings. they're freaking awesome. Cause I don't like crispy wings. I like, I don't know, not soggy, but Domino's wings are freaking awesome. So I have an easy order set up. So I'm outside my office, wherever I am, I can just say, Alexa, order Domino's easy order. And boom, it's done. Yes, I do that every once in a while too. I'll also, as I'm leaving the office sometimes, because Joe and Sean's office is right by mine, I'll say, Alexa, play Taylor Swift's Greatest Hits, Volume 10. And then they get to listen to Taylor. Got a little piece here. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Oh, that's awesome. I just got you guys playing Taylor Swift's Greatest Hits. Oh, that's perfect. That one I didn't even plan, but it worked out great. Good job, Alexa. So, I have a little thing here on the inside where I got a little bit of extra glue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a tool here to fix it. Just to get the excess glue out. Pick tool is awesome for this. Because the way the multi-grab glue dries, and because it stays kind of stringy like that, it allows you to kind of get it off. Thing I gotta be careful with is my vinyl here, so I don't pick into my vinyl. There we go, that was a good one. There we go, see that big old piece I got off right there? Because if you leave all that glue residue on there, it looks like crap. Boom, good. Alright, now I can go back to doing this. Oh yes, this is also, you just clean it off, and then it's also a pick tool. Get some food out, like if you had some wings in there or something, get a nice cleaning, right? Some Smoothie King sounds pretty good. I would do some Smoothie King right now. Don't act like you guys don't. Who uses their pick tool for a toothpick tool? We've had this conversation before. Who uses their pick tool for a toothpick? And be serious. Ooh, you guys do. I so go there in the morning. Heck yes. Now, I'm not gonna lie, okay? I'm not gonna lie. There are times that I use it as a pick tool, like when you probably shouldn't, okay? When you probably shouldn't as much, like right after you pick some super tight 360 off a stone or something here, and then you pick your teeth right after. Alright, so probably not, there are decisions that I make that aren't probably the best decisions. However, if you guys have not used the pick tool for your teeth, even if you get a clean one, right, they work amazing. I actually keep one in my car. You guys are saying gross like you don't do it. I'm spending more time on this edge right here just because some of them I'm not liking the way that the stone looks inside there. So yes, and I have no problem letting anybody, if you want to borrow my pick tool, if you want to borrow my pick tool, I don't have a problem with it. Some of your decisions aren't the best decisions. Yeah, I never said I was perfect. Alright. I think I got around the M pretty good, and I think that's standing out pretty good. So, now I need to find my line down the middle there, which I made it wide enough to use SS10s with. So, let's get that going. And I need to make sure I go back to my black diamond. The name of the glue is Super Tight Multi-Grab 360. A lot of you probably know the E6000 glue. This is basically, the multi-grab is basically a safe version of the E6000. So it doesn't have all the harmful chemicals and everything in it. So for example, my daughter, Madison, I know a lot of you guys have seen some of her stuff, but she, because of all the chemicals and stuff in the E6000, I never let her do anything before. But now, with the multi-grab, it doesn't have all those, so now she's allowed to do this stuff. Alright, straight lines looking good there. Yeah, this isn't strong smelling at all. Like, you really can't smell this at all. Like, any. But yes, E6000 does have a strong smell to it as well. Alright, so now, the M was definitely the hardest because of that inside area, but now that V should be a whole lot easier. Do I like the Tanto over the Crystal Katana? I wouldn't say over it. I would say I like it as much. I probably like the katana more for the fact of I can flip it around and adjust the stones with the metal tip. So in that case, I would say I like the katana more. But the thing I like about the Tonto is with the newer versions that Kelly's done is you can use a pencil sharpener and you can sharpen it, which is pretty cool. So I love that part of it. Like this part right here when I'm pushing them around is a lot easier when you have the katana. Oh, I'm horrible with scissors. Yeah, I was talking about doing the jet black on the inside here. Like around the... I wanted to go with crystal on the white because I knew the white decal in the background would help the MV stand out a little bit more. So that's the main reason. That's the main reason why. One more. Oh, I need a little bit of glue there. Good to go. We are getting close here. But now, like I said, this is probably the hardest part. I'm using the diamond cut flatback rhinestones. This was probably the hardest part, especially doing this first one here. But now that I've done this one, now going into the next one, I know my layout that I need to go with. And it'll be a whole lot easier. The hardest part always is getting that initial one or that initial layout done. And then once you do it once, it's always easier the second time around. There are, what are the super scissors? Is that what you guys are talking about? What are those super scissors out there that everybody goes crazy over? Ginger? Ginger scissors, huh? And what is it that makes them so great? How is it pronounced? Did I say it wrong? I shouldn't have said ginger. They don't dull. Alright. Question is, can you see the MV enough? Can you? I think you can too. And what I can't tell a huge difference in is between the crystal and the black diamond. But having the decal back behind it is what makes it really stand out. I'm pretty excited. These look pretty friggin' sweet. I might have to wear these. And they got a little bit of bling to them, right? Yeah, the decal 100% is what makes it pop. I agree. Someone was asking, after you pick up a stone, can you show the end of it? Can you see that? Her friends are going to want a pair. I agree. Yes, they are. I mean, because this would have taken me not nearly as long had I not worried about the MB. If I just did circles there, I would have got that done in no time. So now knowing if somebody wants initials like that, I'm charging a lot more. I'm charging a lot more. I don't think she would let me bring them to Long Beach. She would say, Dad, you told me you made them from... I'm actually gonna... I don't want to do this other side now. I'm actually gonna let it dry a little bit here. Because as I grab them to hold them to do the back side here, I think I'll shift stones around. And I don't want to shift any of the stones around. Or if I lay this on here, it's going to shift stones around. Whoa, I just got it. So these glasses here are like super, I can't see anything glasses. They're like 3.5 or the highest you can get, whatever that is. So whenever I take them off after doing these, but my favorite glasses are these here. You just look like an idiot wearing them, but that's okay too. Yeah, we do have the pickup tools. They're on the website. We sure do. What height was the monogram? It was 1 inch, Kyle. So, what I was going to say earlier, what we should probably do, what if we, what if we did this? What if I did a, because on the flatback stones, we rarely ever do it. You guys want to do a little, man, this would be a big one, but you guys have hung out here forever. So if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, this won't work, okay? If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, but this is what we did for Black Friday. We did 15% off flatback stones. As soon as I get these stones picked up here, as soon as I get these, you know what I have? I'm gonna go. I have this thing called a magic scoop. It picks up your stones pretty easy. Picks up your stones pretty easy. Yeah, I'll do the tool as well. Sure. By the way, these are some sweet scissors as well for trimming edges. I don't know what kind they are. Jim Holtz, Ionic, Tonic, something, Tonic Studios. Are these like name brand, or they were actually a present from Tom Holtz? Yeah. Jim Holtz, Tom Holtz, same thing, right? Tonic by Tim. See, I need to get educated on this stuff, but these are awesome too. It is Tim? Sweet. Okay, I thought I forgot how to read. So I'm going to get my stones into... Have any of you guys ever seen my video? Yes, you get 15% off 2 rhinestones. Have any of you guys ever seen my old school workstation that I did with sticky flock way back in the day? It was the pink one. I don't have a magic scoop at home. I'm such an idiot. I had one and we removed a bunch of stuff in the house, and I brought a bunch of stuff back to the warehouse, and I didn't realize that was the only 2 scoops that I had. But I actually have a video way back in the day, and in the video it was at one of these tables, and I drilled holes. I drilled holes in it. Yeah, and then what I had is I had the little, come on, give me it, what is it? I know, it's kind of late, but what's the name of this? Funnel, right? Funnel, gotcha. I beat you before you said it, Trace. I had the funnels underneath it, so I held my Gatorade bottle underneath the table, and I just brushed the stones, and the stones brushed right into the Gatorade bottle. It was freaking awesome. So if you haven't seen that, and you're looking to make some type of workstation, it was pretty sweet. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to pull up the website and get to doing some of this. So let's see here. Let's move this without messing it up. And let's get this. Oh, and you guys want something else that's pretty cool? Something else that's pretty sweet is these lights. Let me show you. These lights, can you see these lights right here? See all of these? Those are pretty sweet. And it's pretty cool because it has a little controller back here where I can dim them, turn them completely off, or bright. Yeah, they're all individual little lights. You can see all the cords going to them, and you can point them wherever you want. Yeah, they're mini LED lights. So the reason why those are so set up and so perfect, see how I have my camera here on the reason why everything was so blingy is because of those LEDs. So what I'll also do for you guys is I'll throw that onto the Amazon page as well. So onto our link, I'll throw that on there as well, those lights. So what all things do I need to add to it? What do we got? We got Amazon, we got the lights, we got the, what else for the Amazon stuff? Well, the flatbacks and all of that stuff, that's gonna be for the website. I'm just trying to get everything. Oh yeah, the gloves, that was the other thing, Renee, yes. So I'm gonna set up the flatback coupon now. The Tonto, yep. So let's head in here. I'll try and head over here, so. What's up, guys? Zoom out a little bit. Try and scoot away a little bit so you guys aren't right in my ear. Order some batteries while I'm on Amazon. I probably should, shouldn't I? Okay, let's see here. Let me log in. So I said flatback stones, the katana, and the Tonto. What's our coupon code for the night? I'm gonna let you guys make it. What's the name of it? What do you got for a name? Oh no, where'd my comments go? There we are. TRW La. Oh, I like that, Renee. Let's go late night crew. I like late night crew. So we're gonna go here. I need to go to alright, so we want Big Daddy. The code is Big Daddy. No, it's not, I'm just kidding. I like Beats 15 because that way I can, I actually like that one because we can use late night crew a lot, but Beats 15 will remind me that all of it came from when we did the Beats training. Joe, where are you getting all these images from? Alright, let's go, Beats late night. We go in there. You know phone stuff? Okay, so we got that there. Now I need to go dates. So it's gonna go tonight through tomorrow. But nobody else, well, actually, we don't want everybody else who sees this tomorrow too much. So I'm gonna do it through noon tomorrow, okay? Through noon tomorrow because everybody who wasn't part of the late night crew doesn't and didn't hang out doesn't get the code. So we're gonna go, well, not tomorrow, today. I guess. It's already 1 o'clock. So, yeah, through noon today. So today's Saturday the 5th. Eastern time. Saturday the 5th. So basically till 9 a.m. because I know we have a lot of Pacific timers in here too. So 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Alright, so discount is this. 100% off everything on the Rhinestone World website. Alright. Yeah, right. Did I say that quiet enough to where you didn't hear it? What? I just woke up. Okay. Include products in these categories. Alright, here we go. Products in these categories. We need flatback stones. So we got that. And that. So I think, hold on, I just gotta save it. And what did we say the code? Let's go, was Todd getting ready to go to sleep? Alright, we're going Beats Late Night 15. Beats Late Night 15. Okay? And give me 45 seconds, and then I'm going to need somebody to test it out for me. Someone type it in for me so I can say if you got it right or not, as far as the code, because I can't type. Beats Late Night. Ooh, that's a good question. How should I spell night? N-I-G-H-T? N-I-G-H-T. That's probably wrong, I know. Beats Late Night 15. Rachel's got it right there. Yep, okay. Can someone test it and see if it's working? You don't have to purchase anything right now, but just to make sure that it's calculating the code. And then Joe. Let's see. I'm gonna test it too here. Rhinestones, rhinestuds. Then we're gonna go to flatback. I'm gonna do a 50 gross of aqua. Add to cart. And try the tool as well if you can for me. Oh, I did it for 15% all of the stuff, just to let you know. So the syringes is also there. Okay. And I think the glues, I think I did the glues too. Let me check and see and make sure. So I got some stones in my cart now. The tool, yeah, it should be Did it not work for the tool? I'm putting the Tonto and the Katana in there. I was using the which one was I using? think the 18 gauge. Yeah, the 18 gauge. Because we had two different colors. That's why I was looking to make sure color-wise. We had two different colors of the 18. Not working on glue. That's a good question. Man, I didn't think you guys were gonna ask that question. So, on this pair of beads, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 32 rows. 33 rows is halfway, so that's 66. Okay, I'll fix the katana. So that's 66 times 1, 2, 3. What's 66 times? Hey Siri, what's 66 times 6?
66 times 6 is 396.
So I used about 396 SS16 stones just on the top half here. And then I went, how many did I say? 300 and what? Then I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, let's say 12 more rows. Did I say 300? Help me out. What did I say? 366? So 366. And then 12. Another 36 is 402. SS10s, well, actually 366, so SS10s I got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I would say about 100 SS10s. So 150. So 150 SS10s times 2. So on these I used about 300 SS10 stones. I used about 366 times, how many did I say here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. Hey Siri, what's 16 times 6?
16 times 6 is 96.
96. Hey Siri, what's 366 times 96? No, dang it, not times. Hey Siri. 4.
366
Dang it,
times
shut up.
96 is 35,100.
No, I don't want that, Siri. Hey Siri, what's 366 plus 96 plus 96?
366 plus 96 plus 96 is 558.
558 SS16 stones and 150 SS10. Got it? Yeah. So how many is that? Just to let you know, 10 gross, a 10 gross of SS 16 stones. How many did I say? 5? Wow, actually isn't that many. Wow, that's pretty impressive. A 10 gross of SS 16 stones is 1,440 stones. So a 10 gross of 16s will do it. Where's a 10 gross? Yeah, this is a 5 gross here. Alright, I gotta get this coupon fixed for you guys. Hold on, give me a second. So, we want to add a katana. katana. So let's see here. The difference between the two pickup tools is the katana. Let me show you. I had one right around here. Here it is. So the katana tool is similar as far as the tip here, okay? But it has the metal on the back to be able to push down the stone and to be able to move them around. So it's kind of double-sided to help. Where the Tonto is just here and you just sharpen it with a pencil. Valid until 2030? No, that's going to change. Alright, I'm just trying to add, so, katana, let's search that. There's the crystal katana. Let's see if that added. Okay, good. We also want to add the Tonto. What's soon? The wizard? Yes, very soon. Like as in, not very soon, but. Huh. Alright, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Oh, I see what we need to do, I think. Okay, I think I see it. Hold on. Yeah, the code will work. So, the code will work. Don't worry about it. Just give it, give me probably 10 minutes. And then, once, I'm just trying to add them each individually right now. Products. Yeah, we probably don't want it going until 2030. That would be a long coupon code, right? Which glues to go over? Yeah. Night, Tamika. The multi-grab is kind of your go-to. Yes, thank you for coming. The multi-grab is kind of your go-to. The fabric tack is going to be for more of your like fabric type shoes. Like if you're doing a Adidas and Nike shoes that are more the fabric-y type. And then the universal is, that's what I used actually on the helmet here. I actually use the universal. The universal is something that's going to be more of a display that you aren't going to touch because it's water based. So if it gets wet, it'll actually start to kind of break it down and come off. Hold on, I'm just trying to find out. Let's see. Good there. Oh, I think I think I might know where to do it now. Let me see. Here. Night, Renee. Let's see. it should be doing. Okay, try it again. See if it's working on the tools. Five hours past whose bedtime? Renee's? No, it's not. Damn it. Really? Are we typing in the right code? Beats late night 15. Let me try it. 10:30 in Vegas. I'm going gambling. I'm jealous. Yeah, it only took it off the stones for me as well. No. Okay. It's working on the katana. I was using the 3cc syringe. Is it working on the stones? It's not taking off the stones. Yeah, that's weird. Here, hold on a sec. Only on crystal? Stones and studs. No, because, well, and that's the thing. No, because it's, it should go through all of today, and it's taking off some things. So that means it's telling me it's working. Oh, you know what? I think I might see something here with it. I'm hoping I might have got it. Maybe refresh. Alright, try it now. Let's see if we got any better. Think I might have got it. Well, it just shows discount at the bottom. It won't show it on each individual item, it just shows it at the bottom. But I think it's working. It's working on the Tonto for me. It's also working on the stones. It's also working on the syringe. Okay. Yeah, I think it's working on everything now. Right? Worked on stones. It's working. Yes. Yes. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I have to unglue. Is it on glue? I think so. Can someone throw a glue in their cart real quick and make sure it's good? I need to stay on here for at least 4 minutes and 50 more seconds, just because 200 minutes just seems like a lot. I did, it took the whole order. Awesome, Candy. Do you got any of you want to see any of the stones? I have most of the colors here. Is there any specific stone that you may be looking into or you want to see? I saw somebody ask about the jet black. See the jet black here? These are jet black on my AirPod case right here. So even though they're jet black, they still bling. It's pretty sweet, right? While you guys, and while we're wasting our last 4 minutes, just because I want to hit to 200. You know what, Todd? It's honestly not going to be a ton because even though we have 200 minutes, the other night when we had 500 people for an hour and a half, that's like having what we were hanging right around 80 most of the night here. So 80 most of the night, that's 80 people at around 2 hours each. We had 500 people, well 60, well, actually over 3 hours each, but we had 500 people at over 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours. So the other night, obviously it was a lot more, but this is going to be good for the minutes. This is going to, oh, you know what else I was thinking of? You guys let me know if you think this would be cool. Todd, I got a great idea for the minutes. What do you guys think about this? I'm gonna try it at least one of the days in Long Beach and see, but just to have my phone streaming the booth at the Long Beach show. Just to have phone streaming the booth at the Long Beach show. So we can, so you guys can see what shows are like. You're probably not gonna be able to hear everything that's going on, but you'll be able to see it and see us doing like the trainings and stuff. And I figure it'd be pretty cool, especially for those of you guys who have never been to a show before. Everything fun's in Long Beach, yes. Someone saying the syringes were out of stock. Which syringe were you looking at? For the classes, I'm not allowed to. Because at ISS, you pay for those classes. So unfortunately, at ISS, we're not allowed to record them because you can buy the recording of the class from them. So obviously that would dip into their sales. Oh yeah, we're in Texas 3 times this year. Irving, Fort Worth, and Houston. Did you guys tell me what syringes we were out of? Sorry. The 3-pack? 5cc is out. Honestly, that's fine. Don't worry about the 5cc. All of that stuff I did, and I only filled up my 3cc halfway. The 3cc is easier to work with anyway. It's what I use all the time. So, I think that we are changing and going to all 3cc because the 5cc was pointless. So let's go to, maybe too many people have it in their cart. Let's see. The 3cc and the 18 gauge tips, those are showing in stock. The jet hematite are what I used for, and I don't have it here, the Cubs Cup. So the jet hematite looks sweet. Which tips are out of stock? How many of you guys are on here right now? It's saying that let me see, let me just add 5 of them. In the 10 tips pack, okay. Pack of 6. I see the 18 gauge pack of 6 is showing out of stock. And let's see this one. Oh, they're both showing out of stock. What the heck? Okay. I'm pretty sure we're not out of stock in these. They show in stock until you try to get in the cart, yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't be showing out of stock. I'm looking at it right now. Someone do me a favor. The 3cc and the 18 gauge, the 5 syringes and 10 tips. Try that again. You guys try that one again? And if that worked, I'll try the other one. Or I'll get the other one. So the 5 and the 10, the bundle pack, is still saying out of stock now? Oh, jeez. Hold on, I'm getting them. Alright, I got them out of here. Carlos went to timeout. Alright. Sorry about that. It let me add the 3 to my cart, but still shopping. No, Hypno Toad. Sweet name, dude. Alright, Hypno Toad's messages are hidden now. And I guess the other guy doesn't pay his taxes. Alright, let's see here. Add to cart, out of stock. Oh, you know what? I know why it's doing this. I think I know why. Hold on. What I need to do... 3-pack, 6-pack. There we go. So the 3cc syringes. Because everybody's trying to order it. Yeah, it may be. It probably did. I mean, if you think about it, guys, it probably did look pretty weird to those dudes coming in here. Because we're talking about, do you want the 5cc syringe, or do you want the 3cc syringe, or what needle do you want? So I guess we've had worse than that. I mean, if you hopped into a live and they're talking about buying syringes, we probably would have thought the same thing, right? I can guarantee you they didn't think we were talking about putting rhinestones on stuff. It's actually pretty funny thinking about it. Yeah, and we're buying syringes and getting stoned. So they're probably like, dude, this is an awesome place. Alright, I think I see where I'm gonna be able to fix this now. So 3cc syringe. try that. And save. Okay, so that one should be good. Now I need to go in and fix the other one. So 18 gauge tip. Okay, can someone try that bundle pack again? The 18 gauge tip and the 3cc syringe. Should be good now. And it looks like all of it should be good now. Got it? Sweet. $10 gross the new dime bag. It's late. It's 1:41 here. So logged out and your cart was empty? You know what it may be? It may be because I was switching that stuff all around. I'm sorry. It may be because I was switching all that stuff. So that could be my fault as far as why your cart did that. With it not showing up, I think when stuff switches, then it automatically change it. How many did I use on the AirPod case? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll be at like 400 minutes if I keep this up. I have no clue. We'll bring it to Todd and let him count it. I should start keeping track of this stuff, you would think. Because it would be smart, because I get that question answered every time. Or asked, I guess if I don't get it answered, I get it asked every time. But I got no clue. Let's see. Actually, I can get an idea. Let me get an idea. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. About 20 rows of stones. And, ooh, we got a couple new packs coming out tomorrow. As I see you guys talking about it right now. Few different new sport packs. And then, what else was on that list? I think maybe the few little mini sports packs, and I think maybe a few or one of the Valentine's Day packs. Okay, so I did 20 down, and then 1, 2, 4, 6, about 20, so about 40 times 20, 8. I'm going to guesstimate around 1,200. I'm going to guess around 1,200 for SS10 Jet Black on these. SS10 Jet Black around 1,200. And one SS20. Beats Late Night 15, yes, Wendy. Size for shoes. The shoes, I mixed them up. Do I have a shoe here? No. The shoes, I mixed them up. So the shoes were actually a mixture of. Dang it, what's this doing? The shoes were actually a mixture of the 10s, 16s, and even a few 6s. 10s, 16s, and even a few 6s. Yeah, it depends on the shoe, but the shoe kits that you get now, we've actually changed them a little bit, and you do get a pinch of 6s in it to fill those dead areas. So now it comes with the Mean Gene's Ghost is here. What's up, Mean Gene? I liked you, dude. Do these ship out? Yeah, these should ship out Monday. Wait, tomorrow's Saturday. Most of them will probably ship out tomorrow. Most of them will probably ship out tomorrow. Ooh. Even better. Hopefully we do have stock in the stuff that I just threw back in stock. I'm pretty sure we do though. Thank you. Alright, any questions before we finish up? Only 212 minutes here tonight. And yes, I'll do this. As soon as we get off, I forgot I'm doing it on my phone. I haven't done the Rhinestone baseball yet, Brian, but I'm going to do one with the TRW logo. So I'll definitely do a video on it. But once I do get off, I'll screenshot my phone because it'll say how many minutes and stuff, and I'll throw it up on Instagram real quick. Go to Instagram stories afterwards. I'll screenshot it. Yes, the code creative is Beats Late Night 15, and it works on the glues, the flatback stones, the glues, flatback stones, the tools, and the syringes. I did do a golf ball. The golf ball looks pretty freaking sweet. Some of you have seen that at the show. The classes at ISS Houston, we are going to have a free class there. So we rent out a room, we'll do a free class. But like Joe just said, the workshop is $100 and the class is $25. That's all through the trade show. That's none of that is us charging you for that. So we actually rent out a room so you can come to at least one of our trainings at no cost. Alright, we good to go? 2 hours. I keep thinking it's 2 hours and 14 minutes, but it's way better than that, right? Does it cost in Phoenix? No, those classes are free. What are we officially at? Like 3 hours and 35 minutes or something? 60, 120, 180, 215, yeah. There are less than 100 minutes in an hour, appreciate that. We do have a couple classes in Atlanta as well. Yep. I actually leave for, where do I leave? I leave for I'm in Texas next week. Elvis is back again. What's up, Elvis? I'm in San Antonio next week. After that, I'm in Arizona. Week after that, I'm in Atlanta. Week after that, I'm in... next week. Next week, I'm in San Antonio for Maddie's gymnastics competition. No, not classes, I'm actually going there for my daughter's gymnastics. So gymnastics competition next week. Then we got Long Beach the following week. Then we got Atlanta the following week. Then we got Arizona the following week. Then I got a gymnastics competition for Maddie, I think in Georgia the following week. Then we're another show the next, I think 6 or 7 weeks in a row. I'm gone. My off time was this past month. We didn't have one trade show. Eight, Sandra. No, sleeping's, that stuff's kind of overrated. Carlos is back, need me a pay. Carlos, I'm not paying, okay? Not paying. No, I don't care if Elvis wants his taxes. Because I'm not gonna pay it. Okay, alright, I'll send it. Tell Elvis his taxes are on the way, okay? Okay, tell him it's on the way. The check's in the mail. Okay, yes, I'll PayPal him. Yes. Yes, I got some cryptocurrency going to him. Yes, of course you are. I'm sure you're going to sing for us. You're going to sing your way right off this channel. And they gone. And they gone. I love just being able to delete people. You gone. Alright, I gotta get editing this video. And then I gotta finish my beats here, or Maddie's beats. They don't go away. What's up, Johnny P? No, I don't want to clean out my trash. Look, my trash is trash. I'm not gonna clean it out. Man, these guys are good. I'm gonna win this battle, though. You know the scariest part about it is, what could that possibly do for you? Like, what kind of life do you have to like just pop into random lives and say, Elvis wants your taxes? Like Carlos here. He throws a picture of some Fabio on his thing, and then, you're welcome, Night Train, because it's late without a date. Here's what I'll do with Carlos. This is even better. Watch. Pilar and Todd know what this is. So he obviously knows how to get back in quick. So instead, we'll put him in timeout. So if he's in timeout, now he has to wait like 3 minutes and stare at us. Hey. I know, he is helping my minutes. I agree. Carlos, get all your friends to come too, and I'll pay Elvis's taxes. See? He's good. He's a good troll. He even broke out a timeout. Who's in control of timeout tonight? Look, he's good. I'm going to give him some credit for that. I'm going to give him some credit for that. That was actually pretty good. That was a good one. He knows, he does this so much, he knows how to get out of timeout and get back onto the channel. Now if he can just figure out how to get a life, then he would have everything worked out. $6.44, Carlos. I have $6.44. So I can't send Elvis his taxes. Elvis would not like me. And yeah, that's all I got. Get a couple meals at McDonald's and call it a day. I need a discount. With $6.44, I can't get much stuff. Yeah, Carlos, can you go please order me some stuff so I can pay Elvis's taxes? Want to start? Yeah. Hey, Carlos, I got an idea for you. If we can help you start a business. And if you start a business, then you don't have to spend your whole life just hopping on lives and saying stupid things. And you can make money. Like me, $6.44 savings. Killing it. We can do that for you, just for you. Just because you figured out how to break out of timeout. That's pretty good. I like it. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Pilar, you need to get some, Pilar and Todd, you need to get some tips from that. No, I don't like cat food. Hamster food. I love hamster food. So much better than cat food. And not as expensive. 17 cents for a pound. So with my $6.44 will take me a long ways with that. Definitely higher protein in the hamster food. Yes, 100%. Yep. And that's where you get it. Pound of hamster food a day keeps the fat away. That's a pretty good one. Judy said I tried to leave. Alright, you guys ready? We had some fun. Carlos, thanks for coming by and keeping it entertaining. Appreciate it. Carlos, you have a good night, buddy. Honestly, though, if you do want to start a business, we can help you out. Alright, crew. 225 minutes. Damn it. Why do I have to pay Elvis's taxes again, though? I thought we were cool now, Carlos, and then now you just went back to Elvis again. Now we're not cool anymore. So no, I can't pay his taxes because I'm eating hamster food as it is. So how am I going to pay his taxes? So, crew, you guys all have a great night. Everybody say bye to Carlos. Carlos, have fun tonight. I'm sure you got a long night ahead of you, a fun night ahead of you. Collect those taxes. Go get them, buddy. Go get them. All right, crew. I'm outie. Later.